Hi everyone, this is Lug&Tug Sawmill. I'm Brent and Carol's going to help a little on this job too. Yesterday evening we took a top slab off this thing and left the 4-foot overhang, and now we're going to roll it 90 degrees and set the side away from the camera square with the sawmill, and that should make us a beginning of a square beam. That's as far as the sawmill will go. Got a piece hanging over the end there. You're going to have to back it up a little bit to use the chainsaw. You always want to be really careful when you're doing this and just bump it back. Don't pull it back. Just get a little tiny bit at a time and leave the blade turning. And sometimes you can get by with backing up. I'm going to cut that slab loose now. You need to be really careful here. You'll be cutting in your beam, but I think I can get by with it. I left just a tiny bit holding it, and I wiggle this slab around a little bit and break it off so I'm not cutting into my beam. Something happened on that one. It had a kind of a thin cut on the end. I don't know what it was. We're going to take another little piece off and see what we get. It got a little bit thick on this end, so that means we're okay on our thickness, but it's going to make my 7x9 beam into a 7x8 beam. Now we've got two flat sides, but that'll make everything work out a lot better. We just have to roll it over and adjust it lengthwise on the sawmill. took a little help from the overhead winch, but we got it moved back. If you're outside and you got plenty of room to work with equipment, you could probably move it easier with the forklift or some other heavy equipment. Now all we've got to do is get the flat side on top to be the same distance from the sawmill bed on both ends, and that'll give us a straight line cut on through to the end of the log. I'm going to do that by looking at the blade. We'll run up here and set the blade on the flat side, and then we'll back up and adjust the log up till it's touching the blade. Then we can make another run down through and be sure that the thing is a level cut. We're going to make our adjustment from the back side of the beam. Now get it up till the blade just touches the flat side, and then we'll have to check to be sure that that we are in fact level. Now we got one side complete. It's going to make things work out better all around. I'm going to flop this thing up over here, and this one is a little bit tricky because it's still got a round side down, but we can accomplish the same task we did on the other one. Well, you've helped us struggle about halfway through this little beam job. Now probably be a good time to like and subscribe. I'm going to use a hickory stick to get this thing picked up so our cut will be level. It looks pretty good. Must be touching the sawmill blade. I'm going to peck that thing in there, wedge in there tight so it doesn't slip as we make the cut. Now we've got two complete flat sides, so it's just a matter of rolling the beam a little and sliding it back and forth on the sawmill. breeze is really blowing across this ridge good today. Feels kind of good on a hot day. Had a little bit of chatter or something on that one side. We're going to have to take a real thin piece off to neaten it up. You may have seen me marking on the log as we went up where it was not quite right. This will make it a true beam. And just like the other cuts, we couldn't quite make it to the end of the beam, so we're going to have to push it back and finish the cut. I was really lucky that whatever went wrong just raised the blade up a little bit, and I could go back and trim it off instead of making a big deep dive and ruining the whole beam. Well, that's about it for us. I hope you enjoyed this little video. It's kind of fun making this beam, and we'll make good use of it. Thanks for stopping by.